Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I'm going to allow some time for people to come in. So, give it another minute or so. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are getting ready for your day, getting ready for work, getting your children ready for school, and all of that good stuff. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Hi, Moore. Hi, Bates. So, hey, sunshine. The sun is not shining too much today, but it feels beautiful. It feels like a true autumn day, and it's like my favorite. So I'm actually walking my dog right now, so just a heads up, just in case if she pulls me or you see me. But I did want to get this information out because I have a lot I gotta do today, and the sooner the better. So I see you two were here when I posted a live about doing the 24-hour fast talk challenge. And I would love to hear from you if you did do it. What was your experience? So you could either leave that down in the comments. Hi, Amy. Okay, you couldn't do it. Okay. Did you at least attempt and try? Because I am going to share my experience with you all in just a moment. So, you tried. Okay, you tried. So, how long did you try? Or, what was your experience? You could either write it down in the comments or go on live yourself and then tag me in it as well if that's what you want to do. But I'm about to get into my experience. So, I'm glad that you at least attempted, that you did try. Hopefully you journaled down everything. So I'm going to be completely honest. It ended up being a little bit more than 24 hours for me because old girl did have 3 slip-ups. I did document them down. The first slip-up was early in the morning. As you know, I walk my dog in the morning as well, right? So this beautiful child wanted to pet my dog and everything, and I was signaling her, giving her body language and everything, letting her know that I couldn't talk. So she understood everything for the most part, but when she went to go pet my dog, she got a bit scared, and she jumps back, and my dog thought that she was playing with her. So my dog instantly gets into play mode, but not aggressive or anything, but just play mode. And the girl my dog's my dog is bigger than me, almost bigger than me. So, and I'm 5'3.5". So my dog is pretty big. Let's go, Stella Blue. I know on camera or video, she seems big, but not that big, but she's a pretty big dog. So anyway, I had a slip up and I told the girl, don't be scared. And then I was in my mind, right? So I was okay, I documented that. Then I continued on. I said I will not give up. And it went well. And then the second slip up was, I wrote the time. I believe it was 12 something. And it was to myself, thinking out loud. I decided to watch a video, not a documentary. I don't think it's considered it was an informative video. I would say that it was an informative video. So I decided to watch this video, and I thought to myself, he had said something that I couldn't hear, and I was thinking out loud, and I said, I gotta rewind that back. And then I said, so I documented that. And then right before I was about to reach the 24 hours from when I first started, Although my dog and I happen to have some great telepathic communication, which made me realize she just likes to act dumb when she's not listening to me, because she very well was listening to me in my silence and telepathic communication. Okay, I was like, oh, so you just be acting like you don't hear me because I ain't say not one word and you heard everything, right? Because she was so obedient yesterday in my silence, so obedient. And I was like, but right before the 24 hours, I wanted her to come close to me, and she was just looking at me. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, come on, girl, you've been doing so good all day. And I went to say, again, thinking out loud, I said, come here and act the actor. Yes. So I said, come here. And I said, dang. So I ended up adding, for my 3 things, I ended up adding 3 more hours. And truth be told, I think I actually did more than the 24 hours, but I mean, I don't think sleep counts. So if the sleep does count, I definitely did way more than 27 hours. And again, those were very short periods, those 3 slip-ups when I did speak. But it allowed me to realize, like, damn, even thinking out loud, I had to catch myself. For the most part, my thoughts, like, it was so in the present moment. It was so now. I felt really good and at bliss. I did challenge myself and go out to the stores. And I didn't say a word. But I smiled, I waved to let people know that I was acknowledging them. And it was good because I was like, if anything, I thought that's when I was going to slip up when I was outside. My phone did ring a few times because I decided not to put it in airplane mode. I did not pick it up. I did text, and I kept the texts very short and minimum because I really wanted the time for myself, and I got that. And I did the water in the evening, as I stated that I would. Excuse me. I did the water. I decided to use lapis lazuli, green aventurine, and carnelian. Excuse me. For the elixir, that was actually what was drawing to me, to my spirit, to my soul. So that is what I used. And it got charged with the moon and the sun. And instantly, I could feel all my energy. Like, it was like if I was doing Reiki on myself times 10. But the crystals that I did decide to work with, which I didn't work with them the whole day, but I worked with it throughout the day, was celestite, okay, blue celestite, blue kyanite, which is one of my favorites. What was the other one? What did call to me and I didn't have was blue sapphire, which was interesting. So I'm definitely going to see if I get me a nice piece of sapphire. And then moldavites were the main stones that I was working with, and lapis lazuli and spirit quartz. My spirit quartz, some of you may or may not know, she's one of my favorites. I say she because I definitely feel like the soul or the spirit in it is like a spirit twin of mine. The shape of her is just, I call her my spirit quartz twin. If I was a crystal, that would be my twin. How she looks, her geometric shape, and just so I love connecting with her. And I've had her by a tree that I have in my house. Just there chilling with the tree for a while because I'm such a tree hugging creep. And yeah, but I decided like, no, I wanted to meditate with that. And the Moldavite, I haven't grabbed me some Moldavite in years. And my Moldavite and then all of a sudden, just like all the Reiki that I studied and everything, I started doing like self Reiki on myself. And I am a certified Reiki master. And I had took some time out from doing Reiki, but it just, between the talk fast, like my spirit, it was truly bringing me back to my true purpose, my true alignment, just to like speak less and listen more to my heart, listen to what my soul, so like I've passed away and came back a few times, and it was so much like activations of the blood, the crystals in our body. Like, this is information that I've known for quite some time now. But it was just more like I needed to hear myself, remind myself, and also take my body there, take my mind there, take my heart there. So it was very beautiful, very, very beautiful. I'm actually going to go to an event. I'm going to do some Reiki. It's been a while, so I'm super excited to be doing some Reiki on some people again. And because that energy, woo, and I'll tell you, I was definitely trying to share that with the world too, because it was just so much. And sometimes I look at my little body, and then I pretend to be so little again, and I'm like, wait a minute, like I was definitely reminded how my body is in my spirit and not my spirit in my body. Like, cause my spirit is definitely bigger than this body, and it was just that reminder just felt so good, like so good, and I was like, yeah, okay, I got this, like, I just needed to shut the fuck up for a few hours to just like be good. And it's always important for us to do this with each other. So I am going to look at your messages, your comments here. So, all right. I did the water thing. Okay, so I would love to hear what was your experience with the water. I'm going to get into that as well, because you just kind of reminded me. I just kind of brought it up and went past it. Yes, I have to go to work and did have to use my phone there. And I'm a part of an 11/11 manifestation challenge. I have to post on IG. So how was that, More? How was that? Hello, welcome everyone that's watching. A smile is everything. Yes. That was how I was greeting them, to like let them know, I see you. I'm not ignoring you. I recognize you. Okay. I used rose quartz and amethyst. I've been sick, so it's like I felt an immediate opening of passages. Still recovering, but I feel it was good. Absolutely. So you felt a lot clearer once you did the elixir. If I'm interpreting that correctly, is what you're saying. I'd love to manifest Moldavite and Herkimer diamond. Herkimer diamond is another dope one. I was gifted one by a friend of mine who her aunt mined the quartz diamond herself. And Stella Blue, give me a moment. Let's go, girl. She mined it herself, and I turned it into a pendulum. So it is the pendulum that I use. Let's go, baby. And I haven't used it often. I don't use my pendulum often because I've learned to trust myself as the pendulum. But from time to time, I like using my tools. I love them. So let's see. What was the other? I'm trying to see more. Okay. I want to do Reiki. I purchased classes on Udemy online, but I haven't tapped into it because I want to be in the presence of an actual teacher. So I've done both. Honestly, the attunements on Udemy are when you have a connection with the teacher. So like the one that I did, we're still in connection, and he's a very, very real Reiki master teacher. Like he makes sure that you can communicate with him. He really does care. There was another one that I did, but it was very commercialized, very, so I would just say be very cautious with that. It's not that you can't do these classes online. You very much can, because Reiki, it doesn't matter whether the person's in front of you or in distant. Like, I've done Reiki sessions via distance, and they were very, very successful. So that is just a limitation of the mind when you say, oh, it has to be in person or it's not going to be the same. That is a very limited mindset. That is, oh yeah, and I broke my nail yesterday. These are my nails, by the way, just in case somebody want to talk shit. Not that it matters anyways. None of y'all pay my bills. But I'm just saying. It hurt really much. The whole nail almost, like, it hurt so much. Oh, I was like, God. And I didn't cuss out loud. I almost wanted to. That was the devil trying to challenge me, I promise y'all. So yeah. But the devil ain't realized I'm a motherfucking Capricorn. Like, nigga, who you trying to be, nigga? You about to be my pedestal. You better calm down and chill. Anyway, I have family members that are Reiki masters as well and stuff like that. So I've done both, being in the present and online. I do love the sensation. I mean, it really depends on the person and their belief system and how powerful they truly feel, because at the end of the day, the Reiki itself, when it's true Reiki, that they're tapping into the source energy, it does Reiki on everyone involved. But when the person is utilizing their own personal energy to do Reiki, then that is called personal Reiki, personalized Reiki. And that could be draining to a person, because we all do Reiki. There's different levels to the Reiki. There's different attunements and different activations that pretty much get encoded into the blood, right? So this goes back into the power and stuff like that. But it's not limited. It's not limited through time and space. Like, no power and magic miracle is. That is just something that we create in our minds. And that's really important for you to know. So I would say, just if you did do those classes, really allow yourself to truly be open to it, to receive. But if it doesn't feel, and remember also, sometimes in Reiki, and we tell people, sometimes you're not going to feel anything at all. It doesn't mean that it's not working. You know it works when, hold on a second, you leave the cat alone. Thank you, darling. Because there's another cat right here, and you normally be chill. That is a new cat, though. I haven't seen that cat. Yeah, no, that one you seen, that's the baby. The baby, like, reminds me, I'm gonna call you Sphinx, because you remind me of a Sphinx. You do. Oh, yes. Come on, let's go. Let's leave Sphinx alone. There's some cats here that I tell you, They came from some portals. I be loving them though. She loves them too. It's certain ones though that like will come and be new. And only one tried to act weird one time, and I was like, I G-checked that bitch real quick. I don't know what spirit is in you, but that bitch fled. She fled. She was scared. I was like, yeah, you scaredy cat. Go be a scaredy cat over there. I'm like, no, because we got along. Oh, but y'all super guarding today. What's up with y'all? Hi. I see you. Yeah. You're funny. Relax. So feisty. They on one today. Anyways. So, yeah, you change. Oh, hi, Scylla. Did I? Honestly, I felt so whack when I did that Reiki, too. I was so, still needing to be comfortable with it. She said, you changed my life with your distance Reiki. I appreciate that. I feel like I just opened the space, did the Reiki work, and you changed your own life because you allowed yourself to be open to receive, which is the important part. That's what I tell people, allow yourself to be open to receive, be open to really. Now, what I will say, and that's what I said, it depends on who you getting the courses from, not only being commercialized, but what does this person do clearings often? Do they not? Because that shit makes a major difference. And I've had a person do Reiki on me one time that they try to put all they motherfucking attachments on me. People throw hexes in their fucking Reiki sometimes. So it's really important to know the source. The person that's the filter. The source is the source for Reiki. The source is the source for Reiki. But the filter, the person administrating the Reiki, is the filter, the vessel for it to come through. And knowing their intentions is extremely important. And knowing, have they really helped people? Did they serve people? Are they coming with, perfect love and perfect trust, with a genuine heart for healing? Or are they just, in it for, taking power from people or creating, it's a lot of, because what that is, you're connecting spirit to spirit, soul to soul. So it's very important. And like I said, the one Reiki master that I did from Udemy, he's a male. Nikolai. I can't pronounce his name very well. I always butcher it. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll send you his name if you like. He has a pure, good soul. And I know for a fact, because old girl be feeling that shit. And that's why I was like, yeah. But I believe he only has Udemy classes for those that are already attuned to Reiki Master. And it's other attunements, extras that he teaches, other light codes and stuff like that. Because he's a big receiver, a big channeler of light codes. And his light codes are amazing. They will really make you tap into other realms. His meditations alone is just beautiful. But as far as that online, I haven't really done others online like that. I know the people I know are in person. And what got me into it was I had a few people tell me that I was already doing Reiki and I didn't know. So that's why when I started studying, I was like, oh wait, yeah, we all do. But it was the light codes that I didn't allow myself. Like, I was even writing light codes. I didn't know what they were at the time. So I didn't know that's what they called it, should I say. That's what they call them. And funny enough, so yesterday when I was doing the Reiki on myself, I like pretty much my soul was like for me to get like a brand new notebook, because I guess I'm gonna be like writing. There's a bunch of light codes that's ready for me to like bring out and put in writing. So I guess I'm gonna be channeling a lot of light codes for y'all, and I'll share them if I'm supposed to share it and stuff like that. So I am getting a notebook today. It felt good. And hold on. Yes, please forward his info to me as well. Okay. Girl, I'm so for real. That Reiki really pushed what I was trying to manifest and change within myself. And I had been working on it for so long. So when you did the Reiki, it like you cleared what was blocking me and being able to change. Beautiful experience. Well, I'm very, very happy for you. I'm glad. That's what Reiki is supposed to do. Hold on a second. Reiki is supposed to clear your blockages, clear your changes. So I'm glad the Reiki did help you. Like I said, during the time when I did the Reiki on Priscilla, Stella Blue, let's go. When I did the Reiki on her, I was just kind of starting with some of those light codes, and I was still very nervous. I was like now I feel a lot more comfortable. But I did, I'm sorry about the background noise, y'all. I learned from now to then, I've learned so much. Hold on a second. From then to now, I'm sorry. If I could get my words correctly. I've learned so much, and I've had so many different experiences that was why I needed to do the Reiki on myself yesterday, because I can think and analyze sometimes, OD too much sometimes, and my heart really needed a space in the room to express itself. Let's go. And so I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more Reiki again. I'm actually going to do some today, like I said. We're going to a labyrinth. We're going to be doing an energetic clearing that I'm hosting and stuff like that. So if I don't get back to you right away, I'm not ignoring you. It's just, have you thought of teaching it? I have thought of it before, because that's why I went for a Reiki master teacher. I think I'm being guided and pushed again too. I don't like the label teacher. It's something that just, because I feel like I'm always a student, and so I know I work with others and I guide others and I help others. Am I open and willing? I am open and I am willing. I'm just going to allow it to present itself to me and manifest when it's supposed to manifest in divine timing. Because then I will have to really put together like the courses and everything like that. And that takes a lot of time. I have to make sure that I'm putting the information out there correctly without plagiarizing, because you have to put the correct information out there. As far as like the history of it and everything like that. But I'm not trying to plagiarize. So for legal reasons is why I'm like, let me chill and hold on. If it's supposed to be, I know when it'll present itself. I do feel like it's coming close though, but right now I'm just gonna focus on doing Reiki, because again, like I said, I just started doing it again after a while of not doing it. So Reiki's Reiki, my energy is my energy, and it's always gonna be with me. But I would want to be practicing it for, like, actively practicing it for some time before just like, all right, yeah, I'm a Reiki master and I'm going to go teach all of y'all. I mean, I know that's part of my practice, so I'm supposed to be teaching people too. So, one step at a time, y'all. One step at a time. I still get comfortable with certain things. So, but yeah, I will definitely do more videos on that. You're not the first person to ask me, so obviously it's being asked for a reason, so I have to pay attention to these things. But I thank you all. I love you. May you all have a beautiful, abundant, prosperous day with lots of love, lots of clarity, okay? And if you do a student teacher, that sounds so weird. I'm not with that. I'm sorry. That sounds so weird. I can't. Yeah. So, las bendiciones, okay? The clarity. May y'all walk on your rightful and truthful, purposeful path with lots of love, and knowing that you are protected always in what it is that you do, believing in yourself. Oh, the elixir brought a lot of clarity. Like I said, it also did help charge me in for my meditations. When I did decide to start meditating, that's why I brought out the Reiki energy with me again, like for me to do Reiki on myself, and to do some work today on that. And then what was the other thing? I think that was it. Oh, and the power of the blood and all of that information, the power of the blood and that information, that's going to be in a whole other video, because there was a lot. So watch out for that video, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.